for the news.
Woo!
Yeah. So,
we're doing so well. I'm so proud.
I know, right? So
50 minutes. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Woo! Okay.
So next we've got reviews.
Ready?
Yes.
I am prepared for this.
You want to go first?
I don't want to go first. I need to prepare.
Okay.
I can quickly go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Two that I want to do. You might join me actually on this one. There's one I missed out on on the script. But anyway, Star Trek Lower Decks. That has been great. It's good. It's
I guess.
Yeah. It is basically, obviously, animated Star Trek. And it's between, I think it's just before, it takes place just before Picard. But it's basically, it just reminds me of the Next Generation. Yeah, the uniforms,
That's
the
good.
ship.
That's good.
You're not with like the captain or the chief engineer or chief security. You're with obviously the lower deck crew. So a lot of the main stuff that happens on the ship, you kind of don't even see. You just kind of get the remnants of it because they have their own story. But yeah.
So basically, anybody who's got the brown or the red, is it the red or the brown?
No, so they still have the yellow shirt, but they have like the one pin on there because
so we're with the one pins.
Yeah,
we're with the one pins.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's really good. It brings you. It's definitely different from Discovery, from the films. It definitely brings you back to the old school Next Generation. It's specifically Next Generation. Not much of Deep Space Nine or Voyager. But yeah, it's really good. It feels authentic to its sense. But yeah, definitely recommend it. One thing I would say, Cass recommends it as well. I got really peeved because there was a lot of sites online that were saying it's rubbish and it's not Star Trek and that. And I'm watching it and I'm like, what are these guys talking about? It's just like, yeah, some people just have their channels just to like
troll. They blatantly just to troll. It frustrates me.
Yeah, so I mean, it is good, man. I definitely recommend it. Episode 3 should be available tomorrow.
Cool.
But yeah, sick. It's good. Definitely good.
How many geeks are you giving it?
I'll give it 4 out of 5 geeks, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah. 4 out of 5 geeks. Yeah.
Nice.
Next one, anyone watch Project Power?
That's all. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that, actually.
I have to say.
Oh, okay. I thought it was alright. I thought it wasn't too bad. It wasn't fantastic. It wasn't like the best thing, but it was decent.
You know, it would have been better as a TV show.
But they all would be better as TV shows.
I know.
Even the MCU would be better as a TV show.
I know. No, but this in particular, I feel maybe it was just how it was edited. Maybe because I was looking at it like in that sense. I was just like, I don't like how they're cutting from one. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
But I was like, on that sense, I'm like, it felt a little rushed. Maybe they just didn't have enough time.
Yeah, you kind of didn't really get to mingle with the bad guys kind of thing as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I get what you mean. It kind of felt rushed in a sense that it's a lot of things happening at the time. But yeah, I get what you mean.
I don't mind waiting for the Schneider cut. I don't mind waiting for the extended version. Anytime I see a rushed film, I'm like, where's the Schneider cut? Where's the Schneider cut? Like, you know. But no, like it was all right. I liked the story.
Yeah.
I did like the story, and I did like the theme of like what is your power? Like obviously you have one, and then like you take a pill and then it just unlocks it. So that was good. Yeah. And I was like, cool. I'm just like, I want to see more people's powers, isn't it?
Yeah, you do. You want to see more people's powers. You kind of want to see like see it in action. Like there's one scene where the guy's robbing the bank, which was actually a really good scene. I love that scene. But like you said, it could have been. It was. I think it was long enough, but I would want to see more scenes like that. In a sense. And I kind of wanted to see if that get. Well, I'm kind of going into spoiler territory there. But yeah,
go ahead. Fine. Anyway. Be free.
No, I'll save it. I'll save it because that's what I was thinking throughout the whole. I'll probably spoil it anyway. Spoilers. Basically, I wanted to see if what powers that girl had as well. Is she? Because I was like, I actually liked her. She was a good actress, man. She's a good actor.
Yeah, she was good. She was funny as well. Like bless her. Like, she was good. And it was just like
in past tense. She does.
Yeah, she was. But yeah, she was good. She was good. Yeah, no, it was an alright film. It was good. It's just obviously like I'm trying not to compare it, but I'm trying not to compare it to like Old Guard and Extraction.
Yeah.
But I'm like in terms of the film, that's why I'm like, oh, it could have been. But I can maybe because they spent so much on CG.
Yeah.
And they did, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I see where the budget went.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. Whereas the other films have obviously spent money on, fight sequences and things. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can give it a bly, but...
Let's see. What was the... I'm just going to check what the budget was. 85 million.
Oh, okay.
So it's about the same as... Well, it's actually cheaper than John Wick.
I was going to say, was that John Wick money?
It's more expensive than John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick was 70, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, John Wick 1 was 20 to 30. John Wick 3 was 75 million. So,
okay.
So yeah, it's a lot more budget then. But this is, again, it's got a lot more effects in it.
Yeah, it has. And to be fair, the effects, well, I know you do effects, but they work for me as a normal bystander. Obviously, I'm not like, they were good.
Yeah, they were right. They were right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, it was.
Richard's like, right.
No, it was. I like what they did. They had some nice scenes as well, like the scene when they're in that shanty town with the graffiti on the building. That was sick. I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And the scene where the underground kind of that secret place where they were doing the demonstration. That scene was pretty. good.
Yeah.
I like that as well.
That was good. Yeah, that was good. We like that.
I'll give that probably 3.5 geeks.
Nice. Yeah. I'll give it a smooth 3. I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm seeing ratings out of 5 and the movie gets 40. I'd watch that movie.
There we go. Watch the movie.
Oh yeah, definitely throw it on if you got a spare hour and a bit.
Yeah, not bad. Ooh, okay, who wants to go next?
I can go, I guess.
You're going next.
So, I was kind of just on Instagram the other day, and I came across. It was at Isha, you know Chocolate City Comics, don't you?
Yes.
And they put up this one image. I don't even know if I want to find it. I just thought it looked dope. Dope. Well, where is it now? You put up that much stuff since yesterday. Jiminy Cricket.
Who? What, me? Sorry.
No. Sorry, Chocolate City Comics.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to keep on top of all these people, but they got loads of content.
Anyway, they put up this one image of like, here it is, of all these characters. I don't know if you can see that. You see that?
A little bit that way. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Nice.
And, so it's obviously like a... and they tagged the person who it was. It's by this person called I think his name's Greg. Actually, let me go on the webpage. So basically, it's a comic called Ordeal, and it is by I can't find the name. Actually, what am I talking about? I got notes. So it's written. It's called Ordeal, and it's written and drawn by this guy named Brent E. Bristol.
Ooh, nice.
He's from, I think, Trinidad. He's from the Caribbean. I think it's Trinidad.
I'm Trini.
And what's funny about it is, like, I'm going to go straight into the dialogue. There were times where the dialogue felt a bit, what was the word I used?
Caribbean.
Unpolished.
Oh, okay.
And I still agree with that, but some of it is because his characters are speaking like that Trini lingo as well.
Oh, okay.
So it sometimes comes across as like, wait, what? Like there was a bit in the comic where this guy's just having a monologue and he's saying you. He says you about 4 times. 2 of the times you is typed out why you, and then it's why you again.
Yeah.
No, like why you and then why oh you. But besides that little tidbit, so it's about this comic. It's like a martial arts comic book, which
nice.
I think it's yeah.
Invested.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It basically starts off with this convo of 2 of the students talking. I know I said I was going to review issue 0, but I read issues 1, 2, and issue 0, and issue 0 takes place slightly before issue 1.
Okay.
And I'll just go kind of like into issue 1 and 2-ish. Is basically the 2 of the main students of this master. I don't even think we find out his name. Sorry if the name is in there. They're talking about their master because they're worried about him, and then it goes to what the master is up to, and he's being challenged by another student and the student's nephew, and this student basically gets his ass kicked because apparently he was like the best one. He took on the previous best student and won, and has made a big name for himself in the martial arts community. But the old master is like, you ain't shit though, really. Like you got no. You're not humble. You're raising your nephew to be a dick, and so
classical villain.
Yeah. So then the nephew shoots the master, and then that's where that student like, why would you do that? The master's the good guy. So if I didn't make this clear, it's just the 2 students who's been challenged who are the bad. And the nephew shoots the master, and he's like, oh, I'm not gonna heal from this, so I'm gonna make sure I you know, he actually says a line like, I wish I still had the page up. Let me see if I still got it. He says something like, I'm going to make sure you spend the rest of your days late. So then he just fires up like this, like Jean Grey Phoenix, dashes to the guy he's fighting, rips out his eye before he dies, and then boom, does everything. And then...
I like the violence.
Yeah, no, it's actually pretty good. But also, so when it goes into the next issue, when they're in this martial arts competition. So this is the students of the main master. And I'm sorry, I can't remember all of their names. Did I write the names down? So there's one guy. Oh, sorry. Rokash was the name of the guy who got his eye ripped out.
Nah.
Anyway,
Okay.
Basically just goes into this martial art competition. It takes place like a day after or sometime afterwards. And it's sick because they have like so there's 2 types of people in the world. I forgot the names, where you get people who like since for 100 years have been exhibiting extra abilities like mutants and stuff.
Okay.
So who can turn into like shark men or rhino men or, do you know what I mean? All these different kind of things. And then you got people with like flame abilities. And then you got like regular normal people, but as it's a martial arts world, these people use their abilities to fight in martial arts tournaments.
Ooh.
But it's really good. Sorry, I'm not giving it the best kind of review,
okay.
but it was really good. I was hooked from the first issue. I was completely hooked. And like I said, the dialogue can be a bit shaky at points. The artwork, I can still. There's like 40 odd issues. And I can still see he's still kind of learning what he's doing, but I really like it. Really like it. I'm so going to be diving more into this independent shit because I'm bored. I'm not reading comic books and I am bored. And I picked this up and I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give this. I'm going to be generous. Off of the technical 3 issues I read, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 geeks.
Nice.
Wow.
So again, it's called Ordeal. It's written and drawn by Brent E. Bristol. He's obviously got a Patreon. He's on Instagram and Facebook and all that. Check him out, especially if you're a martial arts head like me.
Nice. So you can get it from, is it webtoons.com?
Webtoons, sorry, yeah. So you can watch it for free on Webtoons, Webtoon Comics.
Nice.
Which is where I was reading it. But I also do want to invest and get at least a couple issues because when these things blow up, I want to be there to have like the original issue ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, these things, these independent comics aren't just fun and you're helping new creators, but also they're an investment for when they actually do blow up. So, get you 2 issue ones, one to read, one to keep. And support these people.
Collectors for life.
Proper martial arts shit. I liked it. I really did.
Sweet.
So,
nice. Yeah.
Watch this space. This is going to be this thing that I'm doing. I'm going to be reviewing a lot more like indie, especially black owned comics.
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
Nice.
I'm bored. I'm so bored.
Woo!
So,
cool.
Anyway, that was that.
Nice.
Geeks out of 5.
He has a Patreon as well. Brent Bristol.
Nice.
Actually, so do we. We have a Patreon as well.
Well, yes, we do. We do.
Or you give to us.
Yeah. Give to us. And then go buy his stuff. And then you can buy our stuff because we have merch as well at Teesprings. You know, just putting that out there. We're black content creators. You know, if you haven't noticed, we've got glasses. They cost a lot of money. We don't always get them on NHS. Okay? So
I didn't even get them on NHS.
Yeah, I've never used it.
I've never done
Haven't you? If you ever get benefits, or anything like that, or obviously during this pandemic, obviously if you getting some sort of subsidy, tell whoever your spectacle people are, and you get discount on lenses or frames. Come on now.
There we go. The glasses over there, and I could have done with that information at the time, but it's whatever.
Telling you now, okay? Anybody else is wearing spectacles, always ask for a voucher, okay? There we go.
Cool.
Okay. Last review. Right. So I'm going to be reviewing 3 things. I'm reviewing Lovecraft Country, C, and Glitch Text Season 2. So, right, first, I'm going to review C. C is with Jason Momoa and a couple of other people. It's on Apple TV. Again, Apple TV is free until 2021, so go get yourself some Apple TV. Just download the app. It's amazing. And they've got Apple TV originals on there, and C is an original. Basically, it's about a dystopia world where everything has more or less gone back to the, I'd say like not medieval, but like, you know, the old school, I build it, I forage for it kind of world, but everybody's blind. Everybody's blind. And the beginning scene is one tribe is literally having a massive fight with another tribe, and they're both blind. It's sick. That fight scene is amazing. Whoever choreographed that is phenomenal. Because everybody is having to act blind. It's really, really good. Anyway, so it's basically about this woman. She comes to this tribe. She falls in love with this guy. She gives birth, but the children are not his. So it's this big hoo-ha about who these children belong to. As the story progresses, you find out it's this guy who can actually see and whatever. And then you find out some shady shit. Though I haven't spoiled it, don't worry. But like you find out some big like shady stuff and yada yada yada. But if it's something really different you want to watch, but still with a lot of action, because it's Jason Momoa, like he's gonna kill somebody, like so, and he's hella violent in this. It's brilliant. It's great. You know me, I don't watch things if they haven't got like at least 85% violence in there. So
yeah, I don't like watching shows where people get punched in the face.
There we go. So yeah. So no, but it's really good. Like the fight scenes or like the fight choreographing in there. That's not a word. It is now. It's really, really good. Like the sword play in there is really good. The story is really good. Obviously, you get that one annoying character, which is the daughter. Gets on my bloody nerves.
I was going to ask, and I didn't mean to be sexist, but I was like, is it a girl?
Yes, the daughter in there, because the woman who gives birth, she has twins, and obviously one's a boy, one's a girl, and the daughter is just very annoying. Knowledge is power. It's gone to her head. Anyway, but
regular old Sakura.
Yeah. But no, but it's really, really good. If you want something that's obviously all about nature and people, obviously you want the message of technology can be destructive and infrastructure can be destructive, and it's about getting back to the earth and being one togetherness, which is really good because like you watch some of the things and you're like, yeah, no, this is kind of where we are right now. We can all see, but like it's just like this is kind of where we're at the moment. We're having this pandemic, and it's just like, you know what? I just want food, a roof over my head, clothes, and family. You know what I mean? Like that's it. That's all he really needs. So if you get a chance to watch it, it's really good. You know, it's really, really good. It's only season 1. They leave on a cliffhanger, obviously, because, you know, they want people to come back. So I'm not going to spoil that. But yeah, it's really, really good. If you get a chance to watch it, enjoy it, and let me know what you think. I will give that a 4.5 out of 5.
That's pretty dope.
4.5 out of 5. It's really, really good, really well done, and the scenery is gorgeous as well. Like it's so beautiful. I'm gonna review Lovecraft Country. And if you watch it, did you watch it?
It is pretty sick.
Oh my god! I told you. It's so good. Oh my god! I watched it and then I like shouted at Rich. I was like, "Watch that thing!" And then I told my dad, I was like, "Dad, watch it!" And he was like, "I'm watching it. I'm watching it."
It's dope.
So, oh my god, it is really good. So where is it set in, like the 1920s, 30s?
Something like that.
Back in Jim Crow time, back in that time.
Bro, no one likes Jim Crow.
No one likes Jim Crow. But it's like it's a perfect blend of like 19. I'm gonna say 20s. I don't know why I'm saying 20s or 30s. Like 1920s era, but like what a geek would be like in the 1920s. You know what I mean? Like it's so good, and it's like, okay, so it's basically a story about this soldier who comes back home, you know, meets up with family. Like he heard that his dad went missing, so he's like, like, where's my dad?
1950s.
I'm gonna 1950s. Okay, a bit too far back, but like but yeah, he's like, where's my dad? I gotta go look for him. Bucks up with family members, you know, chi, and then obviously, you know, they have the protagonist. And what I thought was really good, this is not a spoiler, they brought in a young lady, and it was funny because like the minute I saw her, I was like, oh, she's gonna be the love interest, and I was like, cliche, but she's not. She's a brethren. Like, and that's what I liked about it. It was like, it doesn't feel like they're about to do this cliche thing. I could be wrong. Like, but I wouldn't mind. It does
get boring though. Like, I can't stand that shit. If I'm real, I can't stand that shit. Can't they just be hanging out? Can't they just have each other's backs? Can't they just be rolling? Like,
but then in this episode, that's what they're doing. And I was like, I do
feel that they will by the end of the, maybe not this season, but
it's long.
By the end of it, I reckon.
I mean, if it's at the end of season 3, then that's fine.
No,
you know what I mean?
If I had a show, there'd be a boy character, and there's the girl character, and they would meet, and they'd hang out, and then I'd introduce 2 other characters for whatever their sexual orientations are. Yeah. And then go away and go do that. And then it's like, okay, come back, and we're gonna go do some ill shit. We're gonna go back to our respective. It doesn't. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it doesn't
it's like a dead ass formula, man.
It is, I hope that they don't, because I feel like it just works for what it is right now. Like, it's just like, calm, she's attractive, but like him, that I think his name's
I can't remember his name actually,
or whatever, Atticus. Atticus Freeman or something like that. Like he's just like, cool, like she's like she's paying in it, but it's not like there isn't that the tension between them. They're just like, look, we're on this road trip. It's like Atticus, his uncle, I think, and then just the woman, and they're on the road trip. And I think obviously they're driving through Jim Crow and whatever, not. And and it was just like they're all just there. There's just vibes in. There's no like, we just this, and then obviously, you know, we get introduced to some creepy crawlies.
Well,
you know what I mean?
It actually starts off with him dreaming, doesn't it? And he's dreaming, and that was actually pretty dope. That scene.
That threw me. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching. I was like, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
The opening scene reminds me of Mars Attacks. But I was like, what's happening? But I was invested.
So basically, Lovecraft, if you don't know, was a writer who he wasn't really big when he was around, but it wasn't until he died that he became big, and he's like the creator of Cthulhu and all those types of monsters. H.P. Lovecraft, his name was, and he was actually a big racist back in the days as well, which is why right at the beginning where the lady, when he's walking with the lady, and she says, why are you reading that book from a white supremacist kind of thing, and he was like, well, it's kind of like you read the book about them, but you gotta kind of see like they're like forgive and see a certain different point of view as well. So yeah, that is, which basically that's why I think they put that bit in there, because of who H.P. Lovecraft was. He was a good writer, but the guy was a dickhead as well.
But isn't it funny now? It's just like, haha, we made a film. I mean, a TV show about your book.
He would be
Fuck
thinking
you.
now.
You know what I mean? We've got black people in there.
Yeah, it's mad. The last bit, when just before it all kicked off. That was quite hairy, man. It was quite hairy.
That was like, and it's what I love about Jordan Peele is that he understands, like, look, black people are always going to be dealing with one main horror, which is in society, and then whatever madness is coming. So like there could be Dracula, there could be aliens, there could be ghosts, but there's always going to be racists. So we have to deal with racists and
Dracula
ghosts.
while being white. We got to deal with Dracula and be black at the same time.
Exactly. So I like how he always puts that in of us, like, look, you know, black people, we just have to deal with two evils. You know what I mean? Regardless of what it is, it's like we're doing double the work of like just some. Sorry, there's a scene. Yeah, I have to say, and I was like, oh, he's just not doing no cliche shit, and I love it. You know that there's a quintessential scene all the time in the forest where someone's running, and they're a particular gender, and they always fall down. You know what? She didn't fucking fall. That, you know, I'm not even call her a bitch because she was queen.
He did it twice actually, because I thought something else was gonna happen, right? And I was thinking, oh man, that's it. Because like at the beginning, you kind of, I don't really want to spoil it, but there's a character in there, or there's characters in there where you think that, oh, they're gonna be dead by the end of this episode, and then certain things happen, and you're like, yeah, this is when they're gonna die. This is what's gonna happen, but. I know what you're talking about. I was like, yes, but she ran, and I was like, ooh, I'm sorry, that's the small spoiler. I was like, ooh, honey, and I was like, yes, we survived. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, if you get to it's an hour long. I think they're gonna be an hour long, like, and I feel this nourishes my Westworld, because, you know, we're watching Westworld, and I was like, what am I gonna watch? I can't watch now. Definitely. Like, so like this is a nice, like, this is like on par with that. Like it's beautifully shot. It feels like a mini movie. It's great content. Everything, characters are amazing, and it's just great. I mean, it's just fucking great. The only thing like I don't really like, obviously, it's even though it's not, it is pretty much a thriller, sci-fi, horror,
horror thing.
But it does. I just hate dealing with race issues all the time. That's the only thing, man. I really hate dealing with that all the time, man. But that's the only kind of thing. But again, with that being said, that is the kind of drama of it, and kind of understanding that even though there's monsters in there, the monsters ain't the monsters that people are worried about.
Exactly.
So
no, but if you get a chance to, like, how many geeks are you giving it? How many geeks are you giving? Well, just that episode like...
I'll give it a 4.5 geeks out of 5. The only reason why is because obviously the effects could be better. But other than that, the story's good, the tension was good. It's not really cliche. No, and like I said, there was bits in it where you're like, oh, this is gonna happen. This always happens. This is gonna, and then it just kind of switches your expectations. So even that part where they stop off to get something to eat, madness.
That scene was mad.
But
you need to watch it
definitely. How many would you give it?
Yeah, I'd say like 4.9 because I just you know what I mean. It's horror for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If obviously like there's horror and whatever, not to put it in a category or anything, but it's just horror with our narrative, and that's what I like. I'm just like, oh, finally,
true.
Yay, woo! You know what I mean? Sweet. So yeah, no, it's really good. It's really really good. Okay, and the last one, Glitch Text. I don't know. I reviewed this ages ago. It's a Nickelodeon show. It's on Netflix. It gives me Gravity Falls vibes. It's really good. It's basically two techs, Miko and High Five, and they become glitch techs, meaning that they're Hinobi, the games console distributors. Sometimes their games consoles overheat, and you get glitches that they take the form of the whatever video game they're playing, and they bring it to life to run
like
terror.
Some sort of virus, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is obviously season 2 now. You know, they're more accommodating in the glitch area. Season 2 was fun. Again, there's loads of bright colors and fun, you know, anecdotes in there. You know me. Again, it does give me Gravity Falls vibes, because Gravity Falls, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, this is a bit scared here. Like, what's happening?
That was a very considering when Gravity Falls came out, I'm surprised it even finished. To be honest, I'm surprised it didn't get.
Yeah, I think Glitch Text is a little bit more bubblegum than Gravity Falls. It's a little bit more lighter. I think they were like, oof, can't have another Gravity Falls, so we're just gonna, you know, dial up the bubblegum on this one. But it still has that kind of eerie feel at the bottom of it. So Miko and High Five, obviously they're going about their business. They're doing like their glitchy things, and they learn more about one another, and they try and bring someone into the mix of, you know, their organization, and it kind of flops because she's basically a hacker, and she's like, I don't belong in this life, and but we don't understand why she doesn't want to be in Hinobi. And then we find out more about the manager and his kind of alliance with his company, and he's basically, not to spoil it, but he's like, he doesn't trust the company. He's just like, ooh. So he's doing some secret project on the side, like my man from Gravity Falls. He's like, ooh, okay, what's happening? But no, it was really good. Like, it was really fun. Again, it's just, I mean, if you want to put something on and just like laugh, like the writing is really good in Glitch Text. It's just fucking hilarious. And Miko is just like the best character in the world. She's just too funny. And there's like one scene where she gets like, oh, what was it? There is a scary scene, I must say. There's a glitch that can multiply people, like, or copy them, but keeps them in like a sack, you know, like from Aliens.
Oh, damn.
And like Miko gets copied, and there's a scene where like High Five is like, why are you wearing that hat? And takes the hat off, and she like morphs into this thing, and she's like, why don't you join us? And I was like, gross. Like, but no, it's really fun. If you get a chance to watch it, like it's a 3.5. Glitch Text. It's just funny, bubblegummy stuff to watch, and you know, if you like a good laugh and good verbal dialogue, then watch Glitch Text.
And that's on.
So it's good.
Is that on Netflix? Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It is. Right. It's on Netflix in the Nickelodeon part.
All right. So that's the reviews for today.